that chopper off. Pow, pow. That's not a chopper sound. I'm sorry. As soon as I come through, I kill everybody. We killing one person. No, we kill everybody. When I'm in the club, I make it rain. I'm gonna pick that. No,
man, y'all literally making a TikTok going prrr, bah. She did the same thing to you. Prrr, bah. Hey, yo. It's your boy Gerald. What we got today, man? We got when soft parenting ends in death. Whoa, that's a big one right there. What do you mean when soft parenting ends in death? Who died? Oh my god, this sounds like a tragic story already. It seems like someone wanted to be a cool parent and allow her kid do whatever she wants, and I see it sounds like it came to bite her in the butt. That's a very insensitive way to say it. It sounds like it led to the death of this child, which is very messed up, and my condolences. Rest in peace. No one should have to go through this. Her being deceased and the parent as well. It's definitely, I imagine, it's a very painful time. But yeah, let's see what cause I don't know anything behind. There's no background, no nothing. So shall we start the video? Yes, we shall.
Let that chopper off. Pow, pow. That's not a chopper sound. I'm sorry. As soon as I come through, I kill everybody. We killing one person. No, we kill everybody. When I'm in the club, I make it rain. I'm gonna pick that.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the girl and the mother that you just saw in that video, apparently, reportedly, as of late, 2 days ago specifically, on September 12th, 2025, the 16-year-old girl seen in that video, well, I believe she was 14, really, but I'll show you updated video soon, was reportedly arrested for brutally shooting and killing her mother, reportedly 5.
Whoa, oh, where was the mom that got by the kid? What? Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't see that coming. I thought it was something else. Shit. I shouldn't laugh, but man, ain't that poetic? Yo, literally making a TikTok going prrr, bah. She did the same thing to you. Prrr, bah. Man, these kids really pick up on everything, man. Even at 14 years old, you should have a little more common sense. But I imagine the fact for you to even be able to do that, bro, to think of that as an option at 14 years old because your mom pissed you off, you already know the parenting wasn't there, man. There wasn't enough discipline in that parenting style.
Multiple times, leaving her grandmother confused and shook up a whole Texas community. And before I go any further into the story, I just want to say, you know, this is becoming a more increasingly frequent occurrence between children and their parents, because it just seems like nowadays a lot of kids just don't have any basic respect for their not only parents but any adult figure in the community. It's like the lines have been blurred with teachers, law enforcement, parents, old ladies, old men. It's just like these kids are highly disrespectful. They have no respect or regard for authority, and they just feel like they can run around doing anything they want.
Who say she allegedly shot and killed her mother, 34-year-old Tia Moya Moore. One family member told me she's not only heartbroken but confused.
The last couple of days I've been feeling like I'm losing my mind. I was questioning, like, why? Why would you do this to your own mama? I just can't believe she's gone, for real.
Now, I did a little bit of digging, a little bit of investigative journalism. And based off of the material that I was able to find on this 16-year-old girl's TikTok page and Instagram page, it's clear as day and evident as to why she actually was provoked into actually shooting and killing her own mother. You know, on this one video she posted her TikTok page, you know, trying to be grown, obviously in a sexual type of position with her phone in the mirror. Somebody in the comment section said, "Why did you shoot your mama?" And obviously anybody with room temp IQ knows that a 16-year-old girl doing this in a mirror like this in this type of position alludes to the fact that she's involved in activities she shouldn't be at this type of young age.
Yeah, but what activities exactly are we talking? Like she's not prostitution, right? Like, no. she's in probably okay. Maybe she's involved with certain guys above her age who are she probably shouldn't be messing with because she's a minor. That's a possibility. I'm trying to think of all the worst cases right now. But like a lot of teenage girls go through this where they want to try to be grown, right? Am I tripping? Do they not do this where they start wearing makeup hella early and stuff, and you know start trying to dress girls be wearing kids be wearing the crop top shit, right? Am I tripping? Is the pose and everything. That's where it's like, okay, no, you've been watching a little too much Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. You think you got the Meg knees now or something? Like, oh, come on, you gotta grow into that. Like, no, maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but I'm not gonna start thinking, oh, she's gangbanging all of a sudden. Like, that's not where my mind is going.
Age. You know, other videos that I've seen from her allude to the fact that she was out here trying to be grown, you know, tatted, pierced up, you know, twerking in a Benz. I don't even know how she was able to afford.
Damn, at 16, but I guess 16 is like what, sophomore, junior. Yeah, that's how they roll in America.
A Mercedes-Benz, as which you can see she's posted up in right here. You know, she's got the whole aesthetic of a young college girl.
Yeah, she for sure don't give a fuck what her mama gotta say though.
19, 18, 20, 21. And I mean, posting content like this tells me everything I need to know about the situation. She was young, she's rebellious. Her mom probably tried to clamp down on this type of activity. And as you may know, in this current society, in this current culture, young girls like this do not like to be told what to do.
So you kill your mother? Yo, they need to, I don't know. They were just, I could have never, no matter how much my mom or dad pissed me off, that could have never been an option for me. Like, how bad, like, what have you seen? Or what makes you really, no, bro, I don't get it. It's easy, and I'm so tempted to say, oh, this gotta be an American thing, but let me try to be more thoughtful. I could really just throw y'all niggas under the bus, but nah. It's I don't know what could have been. I would just say is the parenting. That's what I would say. Yo, why am I getting notifications?
A mother by a father and any authoritative figure. Like, check this. Better die for this kitty. That's crazy at 16.
That's
and even, yo, this is sad as fuck.
Bro.
I think I'm the first one to see this. Her own mother commented, she's now dead by the way, saying, delete this, with some kind of like shameful type emoji. Then the girl said, no mama, it's cute. So you already know the dynamic between the daughter.
That's insane that you could actually investigate her TikTok and see all this bullshit.
And the mother, and this daughter, surprisingly, shockingly, just so happens to end up killing her own mother a year later, because this was posted last year in June. Like, again,
oh, she in juvie or something.
See, the thing is, I don't want to blame the mom. She's now dead.
Yeah, I don't like this, bro. My little sister is 16, bro. Yeah, gotta take her phone or something, bro. She don't get no phone. What the fuck is this?
I want to be very respectful to the dead and people who pass away, but the actions of how you raise your children in this day and age, in this social media age where people are trying to seek validation by any means necessary, especially young girls trying to fit in, who become rebellious, who don't even have a male figure in the house or a father figure to clamp down on these types of activities well before it even reaches this point, is the reason for why this mother unfortunately passed away. And just to show you guys that this is not BS, there's no cap in this video right now. As you guys know, I like to keep it real with my opinions, very unfiltered. This is the mom's page. The videos of which I just shown in the beginning of this video are all here. This was the little girl when she was much younger.
If you see these dogs in your front yard, just know upstairs.
This is the mom.
Bing bong. Well, Joe Bob. Hey, yo, Ariana Grande, what's up?
Right, so this is about 3 years ago, so she would have been 13, probably turning 14 here. And, you know, now people are saying, they're flooding to the TikTok page saying, isn't this the girl who used to dance on Tommy? Wow. Somebody else said, you never know from a video what's going on behind closed doors. 16 in jail, really bad. Looks like I'm seeing people that know her in the comments, and this is sad for real.
I look 12. Mommy, but you aren't 12. but I look 12. This ain't cute to be looking 12 at my age. That's the point.
And that's just sad, as you could hear her daughter in the background. I don't know if this is dubbed or not, but clearly this is the mom right here. Whether it was the daughter's voice in the back or not, it's just incredibly sad to see people pass away because they didn't take the necessary precautions to aid and guide their children growing up. And ultimately, one day, those children, for whatever reason, just so happen to turn on the person that gave birth to you and kill them is crazy. And now I'm on her Instagram page by the name of Itty Bitty Pretty Nia or Naya, and as you can see, she was out here just, you know, trying to be grown, you know, and she's smoking too, tatted, pierced up, smoking a blunt. You know what it is. Like, this is just, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Take that little nigga
no
to jail,
16-year-old girl should be out here posting content like this. Somebody in the comment section said, taking out your dukes is crazy for real. It should never get to that point. People are now commenting heart emoji, broken heart emoji. You know, people are saying, so it's true. Somebody said it's on the news. It gotta be. Somebody said, why kill your mama? That's a real question. Why? You know, she was out here posting more content like this at this was, I think, like, I don't know, earlier this year, so she had to be 15, 16. Like, good God. First of all, she has God first. I think chapter 21 verse 6. Like,
yeah, I think by this point we know a lot of people that got God first, nigga, really don't be putting God first. We all know we all know that playbook. Everybody does it. Y'all niggas be putting God first and be committing the world's greatest sins, bro. Like, God damn it.
You have God in your bio and literally end up sending your own mom to God by your own hands. Here in a few videos, I'm seeing.
No, I can't. I'm sorry.
She has loads and loads of cash, loads of bread, of which I don't know how you get access to at 15. You know, she's very happy about it. In another video here, you know, she's flexing, flaunting her money. I don't know where this cash came from. This is 20.
I ain't never held that much cash in my 23 years of living. So I don't even know how she did that. Crazy.
2024, by the way, so she had to be just turning 16 or 15. I'm hearing rumors and speculation, though, that people are saying that her own mother was potentially selling her in a very illegal way. I'm not going to say anything beyond that because we know what selling means. This was somebody having a conversation under this photo. Maybe that's where some of that.
How you know her mother was selling her? How you know? Can someone say the truth or something? Like, I'm not here for the speculation.
He came from, I don't know. People are saying, yeah, she was a little grown. I can't say that. That couldn't get her way. Somebody else said, damn, she got grown man time. I don't know what that specifically means. You can use context clues, but it all lines up. It's crazy how in one moment a few years ago you could be dancing with your little girl. Everything is happy and peachy. You're fun, you're loving, you're basically friends. And then in the next moment, you end up on the news with neighbors literally talking about your death.
Galveston police descending on Avenue Q near 52nd Street last night after neighbors heard multiple gunshots. Investigators say a 34-year-old woman identified as Tia Moya Moore was found shot at a home. She was taken to the hospital where she died. According to police, witnesses told them the suspect was Moore's 16-year-old daughter. Have you noticed any previous issues at the home?
No.
That's what makes the shooting all the more surprising for neighbor Graciela Molina, who lives across the street. She says she was checking her mail last night when she heard yelling.
She was screaming. She was screaming. And I hear boom, 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 boom.
God damn.
I hear 5.
As you just heard from the neighbor, this young old lady said she was going out to get her mail last night and she heard boom, 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 which corroborates with the reporting I've seen. They said, based on what I heard, she shot her mom like in the arm, in the chest, and somewhere between 4 and 8 shots rang off before Naya or Nia dropped the gun and ran out the house.
Bullet holes visible in the walls of the home and other nearby houses. This neighbor says he was startled by the gunfire.
Yes, I was in the kitchen and I hear the shots and they come out and then all the
Police cars.
Yeah, I just hear
Galveston
it
police
in the
say they were
background. Am I
told the
tripping? I swear I
16-year-old
heard some
ran from the
gunshots.
home after the
I heard
shooting,
something.
but as they were processing the scene, she came back and was taken into custody.
This area is pretty calm. There's not really that. This street is kind of busy, but it's still calm.
Okay, someone's just doing
Cecily
work
Henderson
back
with the
there.
Resource and Crisis Center of Galveston County says when it comes to avoiding family violence, communication is key. What can parents and kids do to talk to each other to avoid it getting to this point?
Right. De-escalation techniques. Keep talking to your kids. Even if they don't want to talk to you, just keep going back and back.
So basically, soft parenting. Listen, man, I'm not a fan of soft parenting. And also, just so you guys know that the story's accurate and that this is, like, obviously a part of the story, 35-year-old Tiamoya Moore, right? Obviously, in the article attached to the website with the video showing the neighbors and everything. And of course, it corroborates with the TikTok page. We all just saw the Tiamoya right here, her a few years ago dancing with her daughter, and now she's gone. It's funny to me, too. Not really funny, but sarcastically, because people are saying this can't be the same daughter. It is. It is. People grow up, they change, you know, they look different as they age. And the thing is, and this may hurt some feelings, I'm gonna be unfiltered here, I'm not a fan of soft parenting. What I am a fan of, though, is preventative parenting. The values and morals and traditions and cultures of which should be in your child need to be instilled from the ages of 0 to 7. Those are some of the most important years of a child's life, where they're absorbing all the information in the world. And those formative years are so important that it literally, quite literally, shapes the personality and the person they may become for the rest of their lives. As this person perfectly states in the comment section of this video, they say, well, let's call a spade a spade. Y'all are raising wild animals. Y'all letting them babies do and consume everything and think it's cute. Y'all letting them go to NBA YoungBoy concerts, sing and dance to Sexy Red. You guys are not monitoring them phones, and y'all are not intentionally raising them. Sorry to this woman. Shake my head. And that perfectly summed it up. Another comment below said, to kind of add on to what he was saying, this young lady said, I sat next to a family at a restaurant yesterday, and the young girl had a stinky attitude from the jump. I give her maybe 13, 14. Well, I was close enough to hear this. She said, and I quote, I should have just cursed the MFer out for getting me the wrong thing. Mind you, that is a child at 13 to 14 years old. And the original commenter responded back by saying, see what I'm saying? I see stuff like this every day. I see it in my own family. These new parents let the children do and say whatever and be shocked they're raising degenerates. Pretty much basically sums up the entire situation with kids becoming radicalized and maniacal and sociopathic at such an early age, to the point to where they would kill their own parents. Because if you can kill your own mother, bro, it's pretty much GG's for everybody else. Nobody is safe in this world if you can actually somehow in some way get into an argument with your own mother because you probably have a boyfriend you want to go out, hang with, chill and relax and do what you know. You want to go party, return at 2 a.m. in the morning. At 16, you're still in high school.
Yeah, man. I mean, like the last thing he just said, the arguments, they happen, I guess. Bruh, let me just be very real, because I want to live in a world where soft parenting works. Honestly, I feel like I've thought about it a few times, and I'm like, the way I grew up and stuff, it was like, you know, it made me who I am today, a very self-respecting, humble, calm, collected, think first before I act type of person, which is completely just a testament to the parenting and the raising of me and my siblings and everything. But I always thought, I was like, I feel like a little bit more communication would have gone a long way, instead of like just beating me the fuck up. Like, maybe actually tell me or explain to me why I don't want to do this, the consequences of what I'm doing, where this path is gonna lead me to, blah blah blah. Like, just, I feel like strong communication and like stern warnings and stern, like, pure disappointment. I don't know. I want to believe you don't really gotta whoop the kids, but I ain't gonna lie. The way y'all be raised out there, like out here, just hearing things like this makes me think, nah, I ain't gonna lie, you might need to start whooping these motherfuckers, bro. You might need to keep whooping them, bro, because that's out of line. I got whooped so much, bro. Sometimes I can't even say words to my mom, bro. Like, I couldn't even give my opinion, nigga. I want to say something, I want to give my opinion, but I'm like, damn, no, that's too stupid. She might slap me for this because she's done it before. Like, and you hear things like that definitely shaped me in a particular way that kind of fucked me up socially. Fair. but that did make me a more calm, cool, collected. Like, I'm not gonna be running my mouth to people anyhow, like all crazy, because I know there's consequences to my actions. There's consequences to certain things I say. So don't just go in and start saying some disrespectful or out of pocket shit when you can really get knocked the fuck up for that. So that was something that I thought, like, taught me. But I always thought, I'm like, I want to live in a world where we can actually just communicate better instead of just using hands. Because I feel like if you're using hands, bro, you're not really getting any message across. You're just telling me, oh, there's going to be physical consequences for doing this thing. But you're not explaining to me why what I'm doing is wrong. You're not letting me see the bigger picture as to why what I'm doing is wrong. So if you're the type of person, I know there are some like teachers now. There are some teachers that didn't need to whoop your ass, but like they could talk to you in a way that like would make you realize, oh, I don't want to do this because there's really heavy consequences to what I could do to like me doing this bad thing. It's a skill. It's a skill set. You being able to talk to your kid in the right manner, saying the right things to make them do what you're supposed to do is a skill, and a lot of people don't have that, and it takes a lot of time to attain that. So that's why most parents just, like black parents back in Africa, just defaults to whooping your ass because it's a pretty quick and effective way of getting the job done anyways, right? Sure, they're gonna have a little emotional damage, they're gonna have some anxiety growing up, they might have some social fucking issues, but hey, at least they're not going to jail, huh? At least they're not shooting up clubs or shooting up people or trying to get people killed because they're sporadic and they feel like they've been allowed to express themselves a little too much. Now all of a sudden you're angry, you don't know how to shut up, bro. When I was a kid, man, if I got mad, bro, my mom would beat me up more. If she beat me and I got mad and slammed the door, she's calling me yo. She beating me some more. And I guarantee you, bro, like it gets to the point where you don't even think getting angry isn't worth it because you're gonna get your ass beat. Like, shit. It sounds like torture and abuse and shit, but shit, hey man, that shit made me a respectable member of society, man. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, no, that's really my 2 cents of it. I don't know. I feel we could do better in society, but yeah, clearly this parenting style, whatever that was, did not work. Again, RIP to the mother. It's a sad thing. I wish it just didn't have to happen, but let it just be a lesson to everyone out there that this is something that happens, that people need to do better in parenting. But with that being said, man, my camera's about to die, so let me just round it up real quick, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'll see y'all in the next video. Ayo Gerald out.